Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Network Shop. Today we are going to understand the concept of group policy. Group policy is nothing just a Microsoft features, and you will going to get all these features, all these group policy features in client-based operating system as well as server-based operating system. So I have two operating systems right now in a virtual machine. One is Windows Server 2022 and another one is client Windows 10. Okay, so what we are going to do here, first of all, we have created a local area network between these computers, and second thing is we have just created a active directory domain controller in this server. Okay, DNS configuration is also done. So I'm really sure that whoever watching this video has have the concept about DNS and active directory domain. So let's verify it. I'm going to CMD and typing ns lookup, and you can see my local domain server is rootdc.abctechsolutions.com. rootdc is what? Is nothing, just a computer name, and the domain name is abctechsolutions.com, and the IP address of this particular computer is 192.168.10.2, and this is what? This is another client. This is basically the client operating system. Let's verify. As you can see, if I right click over there and go to properties, you can see it's a part of a domain. It's not a work group anymore. It's a part of a domain. And from here, if you type IP config, the IP address is 192.168.10.200, and if you type ns lookup from here also, you will get the information about your server. Okay, so this is showing, that means everything is configured perfectly. Active Directory domain as well as DNS, everything is perfect so far. So now let's move into the concept group policy. So group policy is not, it's a policy basically, and in the real life scenario in different offices, work spaces, with the help of group policy you can monitor, you can manage, you can dominate all the users, all the domain users and computers based on your policy. According to your policy, all the client computers will work accordingly as per your policy. Okay, so let me show you, then only you will understand more. See, first of all, always remember that if you go to tools and Active Directory users and computers, you can see that group policy is only applicable on organizational units. Okay, so organizational units are very very important. You need to create organizational units. If you want that, I would like to create a policy and I want to apply this policy to certain users. So that users or groups will not going to show in the group policy options. Okay, over there only the organizational unit going to be reflected. Okay, so for your for to if you want to apply group policy, then what you have to do, you need to go, let me create a group organization unit first. So I'm just clicking on new organizational unit here, and I'm just creating organizational units name, Kolkata, HO. Okay, Kolkata head office. So see, I have done a mistake. I have created Kolkata HO under Singapore, right? I don't want to do so. I want to create a separate organizational unit. I don't want to create a organizational unit which comes under Singapore. To delete, I want to delete. See, if I want to delete, see what happened. See, you do you do not have sufficient privileges to delete Kolkata HO. It is telling, right? So let me show you how to delete an organizational unit also. So go to View, click on Advanced Features. Under Singapore, whatever organizational unit you want to delete, right click, go to Properties, Objects, and right here uncheck this option, Protect Objects from Accidental Deletion. So click it. Now you can delete this thing. See? So here I want to create a separate organizational unit. So again I am creating Kolkata HO. Done? Okay. So I've created a separate HO, and now I just want to create some users and computers inside this organizational units. So previously I have already created all these things if I click on Sydney, you can see that 5 users are created and one computer name is showing. Why this computer name are showing? Because this is the computer name of this PC. This client is basically officially the member of the domain. That's the reason why the computer name is reflecting over there. Okay. So what I am going to do now, I am just right clicking over this computer name and I am going to move this one into Kolkata HO. So our computer name is moved inside these organizational units, and I am doing one more thing, that I am just shifting this IT from here to Kolkata HO. It's basically a users and HR also. So what I have done, in the Kolkata HO, computer name is there, 2 users are there. So whatever policy we are going to configure, that policy will be applicable for this particular computer first of all, and second of all, this particular user, yeah, applicable on this particular, these two users, on these 2 users. Okay. So let's move into group policy part. So to access group policy, you need to click on server manager, go to tools, and under tools you will get group policy manager. And here you can see that group policy management, there are all the organizational units are here reflecting, right? And if you go above here, domain controllers are there. So you should not do anything right here, because whatever policy, if you do something here or modify, the changes will applicable for the entire domain. So that thing we don't want. We want to change or apply policy for certain users, not all the users, right? To do so, you need to click on group policy objects, and here you need to click on new. You have to create a new policy. Okay, so new group policy. Okay, so I'm just deleting it. Why? Because I want to give a different name actually. So what we are going to do here, we are just we want to deploy some software from server to client, and we want to set a wallpaper, company wallpaper, for all the clients, so that client will not going to change the wallpaper settings also, right? So these two things we are going to do. So I'm just accordingly, I'm just giving the name software deploy and wall. So okay, let me create a separate group policy for wallpaper. Okay. So clicking on OK, you can see the under group policy object, whatever policy we have done, we showing. So just right clicking into it, going to edit options, and under policy, under software settings, here you have to do the things. What you are going to do here, you need to do something. Two things you need to do. First of all, the software you need to place right here in the blank area right side. And the second thing, you need to give the path where your software is exactly. So if you minimize these things, always remember whatever software you are going to deploy for the clients should be in MSI format, not EXE format. Okay. So your software should be MSI. So you need to download accordingly from the internet. So here you can see in the software folder, I have already downloaded a software, name is Google Chrome, and it is in MSI format. Okay. And this folder you need to share over the network. The one share I have already, as you can see, that box is checked. That means already I have shared, and permissions given to everyone. Full permissions is set up. Okay, you need to share, and you need to see, you need to copy this path from right here, closed, and right click properties, and you need to place this path right here, so that this policy would recognize that particular path where your softwares are actually. So just apply. Okay. And in this blank area, right click new and go to package, and you need to place that particular software, that MSI file you need to place right here, assign, and okay. Okay, you need to wait sometimes, so that the Google Chrome MSI software will reflect here. It will be reflected soon. It will reflect for sure. Just refresh it. If it is not reflecting, close it, close it. Okay. And again go to group policies. See, it is already opened, so I'm just closing this dialog box also. Here I'm just, this one is different. All right. So from the beginning, I'm going to group policy. For the group policies, here it is, group policy management. And under group policy object, we have created software deploy, and right click, go to edit, and right here policies, software settings, and you can see the software is showing right here. Here is the source of your software. Root DC is the computer name, software is the folder name, and the software name is. It is assigned, and the version and name, everything is perfectly showing. So this is not that much of difficult. The policy has been created. So what you have to do now, you need to link this particular policy to any organizational unit. Whatever organizational unit, you need to pick here, and you need to link accordingly to that policy you have created, so that the policy will automatically get uh, implemented. So for our case, we want to apply this policy to the Kolkata HO. So I'm just right clicking here, linking an existing GPU, software deploy, and OK. So from this thing, what will happen? What will happen? If you click on tools, active directory users and computers, you can see that Kolkata HO, only two users are there, HR and IT, and the computer, right? So this computer will going to, if I see, always remember one thing. Whenever you are doing some group policy settings now, always try to log out this one. Okay, if you keep logging in, then it will take some time to implement. So that thing you need to keep in your mind. Okay, always remember what, whenever you are doing such operations here in the group policy operations, your client computer should have been in logout state. So here I have applied certain policies over Kolkata HO, and two users are there. I want to trying to log in from these things. Okay. So see, one more thing you need to perform right here. After all these configurations, you need to go inside CMD and type group policy update. GP update is the command, and you are forcing it to apply. Force command, you should apply, otherwise it will take some delay. It will take some time to implement. And you can see that computer policy and user policy both are updated. Now come here, and I'm just trying to log in with IT, because IT is the user inside Kolkata HO organizational units. So I'm just logging it, and let's see that Chrome has been installed or not. See, the Chrome is not installed here. Okay, why? Because 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 maybe some time it is taking. Okay, so we are going to go do one thing, CMD, and we will type the same command, GP update space / force. Okay, so let's see what happened here. You can see that software installation was unable to apply at the moment, so it will be applicable only when this computer will going to be restart, then only the changes will going to be implement. So it's not like a magic, like immediately the file will come here. Okay, so you need to go according to your machines concept, enter. So your computer will going to be restart less than a minute, and after the restart, we are going to see that the software deployment operation from group policy is successful or not. Okay, so I am just not pausing this video for you. Okay, maybe some minutes it will take. Now I want to show you the full video. See, the length of this video is not important. The important thing is, right after watching this video, if you are able to do the same thing in your machine, then the actual purpose of this video will be. Okay, so it is restarting. The machine is restarted, and so far we have done what? We have created organizational units. We have shifted our computer and users from Sydney to Kolkata HO. We have created group policy. We have we have downloaded a software, placed in a folder, shared that particular folder, we have already copied the path and create a group policy, and inside that group policy we have deployed the software package as well as also place the location of that particular software. So far we have done. Okay, so now it's time to check that whatever we have done, it is replicated in our client computer or not. Should have been replicated. It will replicate it for sure, but it's a time consuming concept. Okay, so let's see. Do always see if your computer is taking some time to log in or taking some time to restart, that means the group policy in the background, the group policy settings is implementing. Okay, see, please wait, it is telling taking much time. That means you can assume that the policies are been implementing. Some registry settings, some local group policy settings are been updated from server to client. That's the reason why it is taking time. So it's a kind of sign that your configuration is okay. Now it's time to verify only. It's time to verify that software deployed or not. Yeah, let's see. Let's log let's log in. I hope software will install. And yes, you can see the Google Chrome is installed, right? So it is installed. We want to verify this, that this software is installed today or not. So just go to run, type control panel, programs, uninstall a program, and you can see here group policy. You can see that version and the date. That is 24/9, that is today, and the size of that particular software is 115. That means this software is been implemented today. Okay, so as you can see that this software is installed in this machine, and we are able to access by logging into IT. So let's do one more practical with the help of group policy. I want to change the wallpaper settings also. Okay, so how we are going to do so? Oh, you need to came right here. You need to go to the server manager, tools, group policies, group policy management. Same way, you need to create a one more policy, or you can edit the existing policy also new this time. Wallpaper deployment we are going to do. So I have created a new policy, wallpaper deployment. Right click into it and clicking on edit option. Done. Now I'm going to go in the user configuration, policies, administrative tools, desktop. Under desktop, there is another folder, desktop, and here you can see the desktop wallpaper. Double clicking here, I'm making it full size. Enable it, and here you need to paste. What you have to paste? The location of that particular folder. To do so, you need to do the same steps again. That is, just a second. Just minimize it and come right here in the C folder. I have only one drive. So I have created a folder named wallpaper, and inside that particular wallpaper, I have created a downloaded wallpaper, and it is in JPG. Always remember group policy support like software MSI for file JPG file will only applicable. JPEG or PNG will not going to be support here. The software name is wall and the extension is JPG, and this folder is already been shared over the network. As you can see, if I go to properties sharing and advanced sharing, see this is already shared for everyone and full control are given. So for your case, please before doing this thing, keep sharing this folder. So I'm just copy the path, and you need to go inside this desktop wallpaper, enable it, and you need to paste here. And inside that you need to give the name also, like wall.jpg. So that particular file name also you need to give, and the wallpaper will be in stretch mode. And you need to click on apply, and you need to click on OK, and that's it. So once it is done, one more step you have to do. The policy has been created, and you will have to link this particular policy with Kolkata HO, right? So software deployment is already done. So I can do one thing. I can just delete this link from here. It doesn't mean that the policy is deleted. The policy is right here. It is not anymore linked with this organizational units. Okay. So I am just linking existing GPU, and this time I'm going to click on wallpaper deploy. Okay. So done, done. Okay, fine. Now let's do one thing. Just go to command and again type GPU update space slash force. And here, will it come automatically? Will it come? See, if I go to CMD and type GP update space slash force, will it come automatically instantly? No, I don't think so. It will come instantly. I should have to restart this machine again. But before restarting it, I want to check. See, the previous one was computer policy. This one is user policy basically. I will tell you the difference between these two. I'm just restarting it. Okay. I will restart and check that wallpaper automatically changed or not. So we have applied this policy on HR and IT, right? Except these two user, whatever if you try to log in with different users, then the wallpaper policy will not going to work. Okay. Okay, let's see. Trying to log in with IT user. Always wish that it will take some time. Then you can see here the wallpaper, whatever we have selected here, that wallpaper is automatically installed here. So I have currently logged in as a IT. The group policy will take some time whenever you are trying to log in. So if it is taking some time, that means the policy behind it is under process. So here you can see that it's the IT user, right? So we have applied this policy on what? On Kolkata HO. So IT and HR, these two users was there, IT and user. So what happened if I trying to log in with sales, right? Because the policy we have applied over this group organizational unit, we have not applied to this organizational unit. So let's do one thing. Let's trying to log in with sales. Okay. So I'm just signing out and trying to log in with sales. Other user, SALES, and the password. That's trying to log in with sales. So in this user, we are not going to see the wallpaper. Why? Because the policy is for Kolkata HO organizational unit. It's not for Sydney. So if I move this user from here to Kolkata HO and right after that, if I trying to log in with sales, then the wallpaper settings will be applicable. So that policy is for user specific, not a computer specific, user specific. So that is the difference between computer specific and user specific, right? So I hope you have understood this concept group policy. I hope you have liked this video, and you can see I am just shown you to only two policies, okay? But if you go inside the group policy setting, there are millions of policies are there. You can verify these all these things one by one by your own, okay? Or if you have any difficulties, any problems, you can use the comment section and write it down. If you like this video, just hit the like button. And if you want any other videos, related to this server or any other networking videos, please write it down in the chat box. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye.